Yeah.
We've had conversations. What stops you actually from making these things? Because I think there's an interesting,
Yeah.
like, I just had another conversation today with a really good friend of mine, Spencer, and he was struggling a little bit with his life post college and post college athletics,
Mhm.
and I'm wondering, like, what keeps you from just making the thing?
I think that one is not knowing where to start. And more than not knowing where to start,
Mm-hmm.
it's something that I struggled with in my previous career was my bar is so high,
Mm-hmm.
and but in the first couple years by default you're going to be nowhere near that bar.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that is something that has been internally discouraging
Mm-hmm.
for me in this, because I have like the standards that I have. Um, I need to just like keep reading that Rick Rubin book, because there's this great, line in it, one of hundreds, but it was about like letting your taste be your guide,
Mm.
and that your execution will not live up to like your personal tastes.
Yeah.
But if you just stick to the fact that you know that you have like an eye, you know that you, even if you can't do it.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I'm at right now. Is like I know what I want to do,
Mm-hmm.
but like I'm not
So it's like
there
almost
yet.
this fear that like you have these great project ideas, but you don't want to not do them
I don't
justice,
want to not do it
and so then
justice.
you just don't do it.
Yeah.
Bro,
And
I
this
feel that.
is, and of all of the, in all the things I've done, this is the first thing where I really haven't had someone like in that kind of
Like
mentor
mentor. Yeah.
space
Yeah.
who I can work alongside with, work under,
Bouncing ideas off
to
of.
just like pick up little things. Like I had
Mm-hmm.
a chef who was a mentor. I had people in the food world. I had people in those spaces
Yeah, yeah.
where it's like, okay, cool. Like they saw the drive, they
Mm-hmm.
saw the taste, the discernment. Like
In those spaces though, did you have to seek them out, or did they just see you inside of like a work environment?
it was a little bit of a mix of both.
Okay.
I just kind of rose up to them
Mhm.
at certain points. Um, I think the thing with the creative world, and like I've never worked in an agency, is that nobody, like very few people are seeing how I work.
Mhm.
And it's like I know that I can do the work that I want to do.
Mhm.
It's just a matter of like getting in those spaces, like seeing the little things that make the difference.
Mhm.
Um, but it's like if I'm on a job, it's like, yeah, there's a couple people around. But it's like if you're at an agency, it's like, yeah, a couple people are, there's just more people around seeing your stuff. They have more like the connection network is so much bigger.
Mhm. Mhm.
And when it was in the food world, like there was the network of cooks, the network of chefs, and everyone kind of talked, everyone knew each
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
And there was also a pretty small pool of talented people.
Mhm.
And, it was just kind of like survival of the fittest.